Transmission breaks and beats, and that's just me. You find every day. Studio, radio, TV on my space, communication within. A record spin, we get the groove and the move to the sound of me and you.
What is up, guys? What is up, girls? This is ERiQTENDO coming to you live for another video game podcast, vlogcast stream across all social media. What is up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm just going to be playing. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Short time. We'll see. Well, it's right there in the front. Of course, off camera, because they have. Where's my headset? Oh, where's my headset? What network? You know what? Hold on. What the hell? All right, well, I guess we restarted. Try it out again. Not sure why that happened, but okay.
What's up? Hello? A headset? Okay. Up. Nothing at all. So you wake up now to start streaming? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. No. Ever. Not at all. Wouldn't even dream of it. The only MTV show that I liked when I was a kid was Real People, was The Real World. And I stopped watching that. I stopped watching The Real World in 2001, I think, or 2002. Let's see. Your voice cut out. The last one I saw, they were in New York City. There was a guy named Theo. I remember that much. I just got off. I've been on it for a few hours.
Oh.
Literally signed down like once I got off the game. I was about to turn off the Xbox and then popped up. What are the free games of this month? I didn't look. You know, turn off your speakers, bro. That shit is mad loud.
Really? Let me see. The fuck? I gotta turn on this TV.
Project Cars 2 is free. Okay.
Oh, you talking about on a PlayStation?
Ah, an Xbox.
Oh.
Project Cars 1 was the shit.
Well,
Damn. The reviews on part 2 are 1.9. I don't think I'm excited anymore. I ain't never seen a game get a 1.9 by the Xbox fans.
I
don't want to download it now.
Warm up while you can. We deploy.
Yeah, they gave you 4 games this PlayStation.
Yeah, because they gave the Uncharted for extra.
So it's like you got all the Uncharted for free. It's dope.
I mean, I already owned all the Uncharted, so it didn't really matter to me, and I bought them all for super cheap. I bought Uncharted collection
Preparation is
for
done.
like
Now you deploy to the war
$8,
zone.
and I bought Uncharted 4 for probably the same price or $10. They weren't expensive. I think I paid more for the expansion to Uncharted than I paid for the other two games together.
There's an expansion.
Yeah, there's one called I forget the name of it. But there's an expansion for Uncharted.
Battle Royale. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Yeah, they're trying to kill us. All I can say is they don't really care about us. All I want to say is they don't really care about us.
Please stop singing. If you want viewers,
Look,
do not
I don't
sing.
give a fuck. I'm just fucking feel a certain type of way. Okay, Michael Jackson was right. He was right all along. He was right. Should have listened to him.
Right.
We should have listened to him.
Yeah.
We should have listened to Mike. Should have listened to
I'm
Mike.
good. By the way, what are you playing on Call of Duty? Fucking Warzone?
Yeah, I'm playing it solo. All I do like that four
I like
that 4
Warzone,
player.
but it's the same.
No, actually, it
Those
feels
type of
it's
things
a
don't
lot
bother me.
different.
We're not modding.
So you trying to get Justin Kuntz to get a PC? And he think it's too expensive?
No. Not at all.
Because it was like, oh, it's $7,000 PC. So like, no, that really.
I'm about to. Oh yeah, I gotta look that up. You got computers now with Intel 10th gen in them, and they used to only have it with laptops. They finally got desktops with it. So now I'm wondering if they sell the memory card separate or the.
Yeah, don't they have
Separately.
the chip where you could just like put in a new chip and it'll work on the boards that we got?
It depends on it depends on a lot of shit. Put it that way. It's not as simple as you think. Like my motherboard can put a 9, an 8, and a 7, I believe. Or no, an 8 and a 9 on it. But the 7 cannot work on my motherboard. Yeah, 7th. My motherboard doesn't work with the 7th gen. So I assume that anybody who went from 7th gen to 8th gen would have had to get a new motherboard. Now, I don't know if it's the same for 9th to 10th. So that's what I'm trying to find out.
But can you put like a,
Because if it is,
like if you have a 77 board, you could put in like a 79, you know, or 78,
No.
79? All
if you have,
the
if you have
7000
a-
series.
yeah, if you have a 7th gen Intel, to my knowledge, at least with my motherboard, I cannot put a 7th gen processor in it.
But since you got, what, like an
My
8?
motherboard works with, or my motherboard works with the 8th gen and the 9th gen. It does not work with the 7th.
So you could put a 9900 in.
Yes, I was going to. Now I'm just
But
gonna buy
is
it.
that a different frequency or heat rate or something?
No, none of
Like,
that.
do you have to change the you know what I mean?
It's a matter of the connector.
I know, but don't that change like the heat rate where you had to put like more coolant in it? More.
It's usually the voltage.
Yeah, the voltage.
The chip itself decides all that. I see that it says that they released a 10900K. That's what the new i9 is called. To replace the 99K. 9900. But what I'm trying to figure out, it says here.
People who fucking follow. Yo, thank you, Binker. Thank you for the follow, dude. Let's get the shit out of here.
Yeah, you just reminded me. I gotta go check Twitch. I got some followers today.
I decided not to stream on Twitch for like 3 months.
3 months.
Following your advice.
I'm trying to get you partnered this month. Or
well, I had too many hours.
Within 30 days.
I had too many fucking
Yeah,
hours.
so you just gotta stop streaming for 30 days.
Yeah, it still didn't go down.
Oh no, it hasn't been 30 days.
Yeah, you should. Let me check it now.
It's been like 2 weeks, bro.
No, it's been more than 2 weeks. I haven't streamed.
No, it's been like 2 weeks. We literally had that conversation 2 weeks ago.
I haven't streamed on Twitch like for at least 3 or 4 weeks.
Bro, we had that conversation this month.
Hold on, let me see.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Is it summary? Summary? What are you? It looks so fucking different. What am I looking at?
I always go to creator dashboard and achievements. Go to community content or not content.
It went down,
Insights,
dude. It's 1.1.
Yeah, because you probably had a bad streaming day with high hours.
Well, when I first started, when I talked to you last time, I was 117, but now it's at 59 hours, but the number went down to 1.1, so I don't know.
Yeah, you need to get your numbers low. Like once you get your numbers low, it's this simple.
That's not low, 1.1. And
your hours.
The streaming hours when we talked was 117. Now it's 59.
Okay, that's still a lot when you only need 8.
So, I'm probably not going to stream for the rest of the month. It's because it's so damn.
You just need to stream when that number goes all the way. You just need to stream 7 days for a total of 10 hours.
So you're saying after the 59 hours, to have it drop down to 7 hours?
Yes.
Not days.
And then stream. Yeah. No. You want it to be where the hours is close to 10. Because then you can work your way up from there.
Oh my god.
But your problem is you do such long streams in one sitting. So, like, what that means is if you have a stream, right, and you're streaming for like fucking 8-9 hours, and nobody's watching you for like 7 of those 8-9 hours, you made your score so low.
Yeah, but I don't have a stream where I have low people watching me. I mean, no people watching me. I never had a stream where no people are watching.
Get ready to fight.
They might come
I'm
in.
talking about at all times.
At all times, I mean, they come in and they leave, you know.
Yes, but you don't understand. It's based on at all times. It's based on literally every second that you are streaming. So if you are streaming for even 1 minute where there is 0, it counts against you. So you have to stream.
Okay, hold on, shut up. I'm trying to. I'm about to mute you. I gotta win this gulag.
Beat them down or capture the objective.
Oh, you bitch!
Complete. Back to base with you.
I shot him in the face.
More calm out there. Return to base for debrief.
Alright, you ready? It's the same fucking game. They literally made it the same game because of the crossplay. Every game with crossplay is the same. Even Fortnite. It's psychological, Jersey. Your issue with Call of Duty on console is psychological. Did you not just hear me say it's psychological?
Give me a second, guys. Oh, did you see the free games on PlayStation? Besides the Uncharted,
I don't know.
it was a racing game too.
I have no idea.
What the fuck that game was?
Let me turn on the PS4 and find out.
I can tell you real quick. Where the fuck?
It's where the fuck is the controller? Here we go. Alright, PlayStation Plus. Uncharted, Dirt Rally 2.
Yeah, Dirt Rally 2.
Yeah.
2.0. That's what it is. Not sure if it's worth it. I haven't played it yet, but I hope it's good. Wait for my next match. Journey, they gave us Journey. I beat Shadow of the Colossus. That game was epic. 10 out of 10 in my book.
Hell no.
Yep. I unlocked all the achievements.
That's a big hell no. I gave it goddamn 10 out of 10.
It's 10 out of 10.
The fact that you got all the achievements so easily, it's not a 10 out of 10. But we're not gonna go into that.
Who said I got it easily? I worked my ass off.
Bro, I talked to you 4 days ago and you were still playing the game. There's no way you 100% of the game in 4 days. That had to be one easy ass game. No, it's not. You're the kind of person who would say Asura's Wrath is a 10 out of 10. How the fuck didn't you beat it? It's like 4 hours long. The game is easy as shit. I hate that fucking game. I know.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Okay. I blew myself up. What the fuck, dude? Who's this jabroni shooting at me?
Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Enough training. Now we face enemy for real. So, are you ready to get back to work?
Battle Royale.
Oh.
You've got gas
Because
closing
my
in
governor
fast.
says, are we
Get to
ready
the safe
for
zone.
work?
Hey, idiot, if you want to go out there, I don't suggest it.
I just read an article that says you don't have to go back to work and it'll still be covered under your unemployment.
And if I were you, I would not go back to work. Bro, if they try to tell me I gotta go back to work at all next month, I'm calling my job and I'm like, listen, I won't see y'all till July at the earliest. If that's a problem,
To sell suits. You sell suits, you gotta measure people, don't you? They sell suits.
not really.
But you have to touch and get close contact with people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I said, if I gotta go back to work, I'm telling you right now, bro, it ain't gonna be for a month after they open the city. Like, they're gonna be like, oh, the malls are open again, and I'm gonna be like,
Targets are
okay,
up.
I'll see you in
Get to
30
work.
days. You let me know how many people died between now and those 30 days, and I'll tell you if I'm coming back to work. Because I'm not, money is not worth risking my life. I'll gladly stay. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
And it can't just be like a mask. Like, it seems like you need more than a mask.
What do you mean?
Like, you need...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, you can get the mask with a respirator, but those things are like super sold out. So it's like, how? How do you, like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm good. I'll stay home. I'll do what y'all gotta do. Oh, it's safe here. Nah, you're safe there because you feel that way. I don't. By the way, are you buying Predator? It comes out
Hell no.
in 2 days.
Hell no. That game is a piece of crap.
Why?
That game is
I
gross.
don't know, I heard good things.
No, I heard. I not just heard.
I
No, it's
don't
fucking.
personally.
Don't do it.
I don't personally know anything
Don't.
about it.
Let me
I'm not buying it.
let me think.
I'm just saying that I heard things.
Dude, it's. I'd rather fucking play. I'd rather play Clone and Clyde. Put it like that. Fuck that. At least Clone and Clyde. Please, at least Clone and Clyde is fucking complete.
Oh my god.
and works.
Clone and Clyde.
That was the first
Oh my
fucking
God,
game
I
that you
forgot
talked
about
me
that
into
game.
buying, and I was regret it. But you know what? I'd rather play that shit and beat it.
$10, bro.
I'd rather beat that shit.
Oh my god.
No fucking
I
way.
forgot about Clone and Clyde.
Yeah, I still gotta beat
What
that.
Clyde's up to now?
Shit, that was basically, it's like a,
Yeah,
like
man.
yeah, it's basically like a puzzle game.
Today, that's a mobile game.
Yeah,
Today, you can put that on an iPad.
but I would rather
Or
play
iPhone.
that because from what I saw with the Predator game, it was like, and it was the same people who made Friday the 13th. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, I don't know.
I didn't know it was the same people.
Yeah,
I assumed
yeah.
it was, but I didn't know.
That little thing that they made with Call of Duty Wildlands or whatever with the Predator, not Wildlands. Was that Wildlands? That was better.
Ghost Recon.
Yeah, that was better than a better the Predator type game than what they came out with. Matter of fact, I was itching to play that.
I felt like this Predator game was basically Friday the 13th
Like-
with the Predator.
Basically, that was what do you call it? That was like one of those games where you knew I was just gonna buy it just because I was Ilphonics. You know, it's like, oh, I'm definitely getting that. I saw that game, like, damn, that game is crap. Crap.
When are you gonna buy Dreams?
Dude, I got fucking Journey. I got Journey.
Who gives a fuck about Journey? Oh my god, bro, you're a Roblox player. Like, it is literally like Roblox sniffed crack, then had a baby with the crack, and then that baby sniffed more crack. Roblox is like a fucking Intel Pentium 3 processor in a Dell. With the guy telling you, dude, you got a Dell. That's Roblox. Dreams is a fucking Xbox Series X.
You know what? Xbox Series, I mean Xbox. What is we're on Xbox? What is this? An Xbox X? What do you call this again?
Xbox One.
Oh,
X.
Xbox One X. Since I've been on PC, I've been disappointed with Xbox One X. Really, I have. I've been playing. Motherfucker sent me to the gulag. I've been playing like. God damn it! I've been playing what's the girl name? Sinra Sacrifice. And this Call of Duty game, and I see that the Call of Duty game, like you drop from the plane and get to a building, and what do you call it? The textures don't even load. It's like it's chugging for the textures to load, unlike the PC.
I've never had that issue.
Yeah, Xbox X has that issue.
I'm telling you, I personally.
And maybe it's yeah. Well, you drop from a plane, and then
trust me, I pay attention. I'm telling you.
Well, what do you have? You have it
in some games, but it's definitely not on Call of Duty.
The RTX and everything on the PC, that game is like buttery smooth, and everything is loading, the scale and everything. Is this the same damn building I started on? Damn.
So are you gonna get Valorant or no?
Nah, I'm not touching that. They got the Chinese people fucking hacking your computer and shit for even having that game on your computer.
No, they don't. That game has no freaking hacking. That game literally has its own fucking. It has its own, security software.
Yeah.
Like literally, when you finish downloading the game,
yeah, it collects
your computer.
It collects your data. I found out that they had this software that's hidden within that software that steals your data.
I haven't read anything about any of that.
That just came out on the news. Angry Joe just talked about it today. It just came out.
Let's see.
Not yet.
This nigga had a heartbeat sensor, and I still took him out. All right, that's that. Yeah, Angry Joe talked about that today. Oh, that's a helicopter over there.
Friendly drop bag headed your way. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
The only data that this game's thing keeps track of is the files that you install on the computer with this game. And it's to make sure that you don't edit the files.
I'll send you the link.
If you edit the files to security, I'm reading a whole article about it.
From
In the article, it tells you exactly what the data is that it's reading. I'm looking at the whole entire article telling me exactly what you were just talking about. But what I'm saying is, it says right here, it does not actually collect any personal data or process any information from your computer other than the files that were installed with the game to make sure they're not modified as an anti-cheat system.
Hold on. I'm playing right now.
I'm looking at it right now. It says the driver does not collect or send any information about your computer back to them. The driver has been signed by Right EV Cert Team, which has in turn been signed by Microsoft as per their code signing process. The article I'm reading, by the way, was about the misunderstanding of what is happening.
Return to base for debrief.
Oh my god. That was funny.
Yeah, people thought they were invading people's privacy, but it turns out that's not what the data is collected, according to this article.
Can you send me that link?
Back to
It's some concerns though. People are concerned about it.
Yes, they were concerned because they knew that it was reading data. They didn't know what the data was. So the data, they found out what it was. It's to read files of the game to make sure people don't modify the game.
Yeah, but I'm not putting that on my computer.
That's why it's called anti-cheat.
I'm-
I mean,
I'm-
personally, I don't give a shit. I don't use my computer for a single thing that I care to protect.
You don't
Literally,
You don't check.
nothing
You don't check
at
your
all.
bank account.
Hell no, not on my fucking computer. I have an app on my phone for that. I don't even make purchases on my computer. I use my phone for pretty much everything. I use my computer to browse the internet, watch YouTube, and all. I don't buy anything using my computer. I sign into my account at best. My Amazon account's also, and pretty much every account I have is the thing where I have to fucking, if I sign in anywhere else, they have to text me. So yeah, I don't worry about that. I use the two-step authentication, all that shit. Never bothers me. I don't worry about internet security. I've never been hacked in my 25 years of using a computer. I'm not exactly planning on it happening now.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Not gonna let fucking stupid shit stop me from living my life. Brain fuck bullshit.
Battle Royale. Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
I gotta buy another forgot about that. Where's my other Switch? Oh, I just remembered that shit. Where the fuck is it?
I hate these people who think that they're gonna try to shoot me while they're on their parachute dropping.
Alright, I need this. And the memory cards are in the computer.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Where?
So, do you like the game? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
That's all that matters. Play a game you like and you meet new friends on it. Like, I met new friends on Friday the 13th or PC.
Yeah, I don't make friends on PC.
Yeah, Steam. I made a whole bunch of friends. I got new Steam friends, so they're starting to be more interactive than Xbox Live. Really. Like, I don't know what's up with
About that. I play in games without a well, at least on Call of Duty. On Call of Duty, people actually talk.
Yo, what you doing? No, the dude was running. I'm trying to run him over. He kept on moving, and there was a second guy that was chasing him. Yeah, it just feels like...
So you know that Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch that I got?
Yeah.
Used, it sells right now for $750. Used. That's the used price. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's a collector's item?
Yeah. All the Nintendo special editions are. All of my Switches are worth a lot. Even the day one Switch, because you can mod it, which mine is modded. So can't mod the rest of the Switches.
I will drive.
I can't stop like looking for more PC versions of the same games that's like better. Like,
as somebody who plays games on my PC and my Xbox, and some of those games even being the same game, just because I own them for both. Other than graphics, I don't ever notice a difference.
oh, there's a difference. Definitely.
I'm 100% serious. I never notice any difference other than graphics. And not even graphics, really. It's more like graphic detail.
It's like
shit
it's
that people don't think about.
It's textures, it's pop up. You could like turn off the blur. You could turn off the blur when you spin around. You could turn off the aim blur.
Do that on Xbox games.
No, you can't.
Gas is closing in.
Yes, you can. I
No,
literally
not-
have that setting turned off on Call of Duty and Fortnite right now on my Xbox.
But not when you swing from left to right.
Yes, you can.
Hold on,
It
let me
is literally
hold
in
on.
the setting.
I'm here. I'm looking.
You can turn off the entire motion blur. I literally did that the day that the game came out.
Hold
That's
on.
the only reason I know.
Yeah, weapons motion blur and world motion blur, but there's other things too that you can turn off. You turn on the RTX, turn off the damn the fucking V sync. It's a better fucking game.
First off, V-Sync would only affect you on a computer. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jersey. Do you know the reason why those settings are on a computer and not on an Xbox? Because on the Xbox, the game is custom made to the card that is in the Xbox. On a computer, your graphic card might not support V-Sync very well versus another graphic card that does. That's why you can turn it off on a computer. Because on a computer, there are 1,000 variables that can cause a difference. On an Xbox, every single Xbox has the same thing. Like when you make a phone app, the reason why there are more iPhone apps than Android apps is because there are less devices.
But what I'm saying is, because I can turn things off and stuff, it feels like I can kind of custom the game to the way I play the game. It feels better.
Except everything you just said is on the Xbox that would actually change the game.
No, not every, but it's more stuff.
First off, as an example, turning off VSync, do you even know what it does? It fucks with your screen.
I know what it does.
That's what it does.
But my monitors have that built in, so I don't need that on.
It's to prevent tearing.
I know, but my
monitor doesn't have that built in.
My monitors have it where I don't need that.
Do you know the point of VSync? Every monitor needs the point of VSync is so when you are using a super fast monitor with 144 hertz or higher, so that there's no tearing.
Oh shit!
That is the point of the VSync.
I died. God damn it!
To prevent the tearing. Your monitor can't do that because that is literally relied on. The computer is relied on. That the monitor needs the computer.
My monitor had the technology, had the microchips inside to do that itself. That the computer don't have to do that.
What you don't understand is that when it comes to a game, the game is different. The monitor can't control that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's like your monitor can't control that it's running at 144 hertz even if it's running at 60. Your monitor can't control that. Your monitor is still going to do whatever the fuck you set your monitor to. Oh my god. My monitor has a shitload of settings that I've gone through many times. And there's like 3 variations that I can choose just for fucking speeding up the screen. And one of those variations, when you move the mouse has like a little white trajectory behind it because it's moving so fast, so like it like leaves a white spot behind. It's really weird how it works. Anyway, when I'm in that mode on my web browser, I would notice that. When I'm in a game and VSync is turned on, I don't notice it at all. If I'm in a game with VSync turned off, I would notice it. The reason why is because the game is what controls that, not the computer. The computer isn't doing shit like if I'm on my main menu with that feature turned on. That's just an example.
You have your monitor set to 144 hertz?
Let me give you an example. Yes. Let me give you an example. You should really look into this stuff because I'm telling you right now.
But I thought you had 2 different monitors.
Spent weeks. No, I have 1. I spent weeks looking into all of this, specifically pertaining to every feature in my monitor. And then, because the game that I was testing all of this with was Metro Exodus, I think. That's the newest one. I was testing all these features with Metro Exodus because that was like the new game that just came out at the time I got my computer, and I had it on my computer. And I was testing it with all of that. I tested it with Call of Duty, and I looked up every single fucking setting because I didn't want to change anything, and I wanted to make it look the best, and I wanted to run the best, and all that. So I looked up all those settings, what they meant, everything, and I did what I felt was best. And I actually was able to run Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare. What the fuck was last year's Call of Duty called?
Black Ops or Black.
Yeah, Black Ops 4. I was actually able to run Black Ops 4 on ultra settings, everything maxed out and blah, blah, blah. But there were some things that I didn't understand. It was like auto-aligning or something like that. And it was like, what did it say? Like, times 4, times 8, times 16. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, times 16 sounds great, right? But then I looked it up, and I don't remember exactly what it is for now off the top of my head, but like I remember looking it up, and putting it on times 16 wasn't actually the best thing to do. You know what I mean? It like depends on your monitor. It was one of those things like literally that depended on your monitor more than your graphic card. It had nothing to do with the graphic card. It was like something to do with the monitor. And then like because I used G-Sync on my monitor. So if you're using G-Sync, you turn off V-Sync. If you're not using G-Sync, you leave V-Sync on. There were quite a few things that I looked them all up and found out all of these things. So I know like
did you know
games what
that
I'm looking at and change it to that.
Final Fantasy VII sold 3.5 million digital copies in 3 fucking days?
Yeah, do you know why?
Why?
Because Square couldn't ship the copies. So there are barely any copies in the world. And the physical copy of the game is super rare. And guess who happens to have one?
You?
Use this time to practice. We'll be deploying soon.
Wait, did you get a edition that had
only physical?
like what? How
I
did?
bought the collector's edition.
Oh, that's what you got in
collector's
in the
edition
box.
game.
That box
It
that
was
you had
300
posted on Amazon.
Yeah.
And it's an actual disc, not a
No, it
code.
wasn't Amazon, not Instagram. Yeah, it was a disc. So me and Justin have the physical copy of the game. We paid like $340 for the edition we got. It came with like some super rare statue that sells for like $450. I looked up the statue that we got to see like how much it sells for.
What is the statue
People
of?
are buying it for $450. Cloud on a bike. I haven't even taken mine out the box.
Oh, okay, I know that statue.
I don't know if you know it's a statue.
No, I had the actual figure of that same statue. Damn. So you said 300, so $329.99. Oh, damn.
Yep.
Wow, do they still have that?
Hell no.
Practice is over. It's a real
Man.
fight
Did
begins
you not just
now.
hear me say Square, rare, blah blah blah?
Damn.
Yep.
Have you been playing it?
Last week.
Battle Royale.
Somehow I have become
Be advised.
I thought this
Gas
is coming out on
Proceed
PC.
to the safe zone.
what?
Final Fantasy.
Oh, or a PlayStation exclusive.
For 1 year.
Actually, there's not even a year exclusivity. It just said PlayStation exclusive.
Well, the thing
There's no
that I
time.
saw was a sticker on the front that says exclusive until 4.
I can grab the box right now. Let's see here.
It's the sticker on top of the box. I don't know if you got the
Yeah,
sticker.
I'm looking. I'm holding the box in my hand right now.
So you see the exclusive
There's no
sticker?
sticker on this.
Yeah, with the sticker with the date.
Hold on. Let me take the game box out. Wait, no, the case is right here. Hold on. Nothing on the case.
Yeah, there's a sticker that says 4/9/2018 21. Exclusive to 4921.
Where do you see this sticker?
It's on the people who have the box without. I don't know if you
I
had
have
it
the box.
without a slide on it. Do you have a slide on the box?
Yes.
Well, it's.
No, I got the deluxe edition box. The exact same thing. It was plastic wrapped and all.
Well, it's just a regular box. The people who have it with the regular box. I posted that in the group, dude. You didn't see it?
I'm not in the group, remember? I can't even join the group.
All right.
It doesn't even let me find the group.
I'm using that new Facebook. That's Black Edition. Have you tried it out?
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
Primary objective is to eliminate all
Well,
targets.
better care for us the future.
They invited me to it like a month and a half ago or something. Like I had to like sign up for it if I wanted to use it or something.
I will be driver.
People are posting on the internet that they're glad that the game is exclusive to PlayStation for a year.
Yep, you're right. It says here they still decided to make it 1 year exclusive.
I will drive.
Before 10/20.
So does that mean it's coming to PC though, or just PlayStation?
It doesn't say.
And does that mean it's coming to Xbox X next?
So here's
next,
what you should know.
next year.
Now, here's the problem. Here's something you should
I
know
will be driver.
about exclusives being timed exclusive. That doesn't even mean that they're gonna go to another system.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Because, as an example,
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Heavy Rain and all that, those were timed exclusives
I will drive.
just for a year. It took how many years to finally come to the PC? Like 7?
Oh, that shit's on PC.
Yeah. Heavy Rain came on PC. I think it's exclusive to the Epic Store.
Really?
And that was just last year.
And
But that game was not
all their
actually
games, or
exclusive to the PS4 other than for a year.
is it all their
Yeah,
games, or
all
just?
of them. All of that company's
Gas
games.
is closing
Yeah.
in.
What's it called? Neurotic Dreams or something? Is that the company?
Quantum Dream.
Quantum Dreams.
But yeah, just because something is a time exclusive does not mean that it'll be on the other system that day after. I can tell you that. Because there's a couple games that happened with Shadow of the Tomb Raider was a year exclusive and it took more than a year to come to PS4. Well, all of the Tomb Raiders. Well, Shadow and what was the other one called?
Wait, they were exclusive to what?
Rise.
They was exclusive.
Rise of the Tomb Raider and Shadow of the Tomb Raider were exclusive to the Xbox for a year.
Oh, I did not know that.
They took longer than a year to come out though
I did not know that.
on PlayStation. They were timed exclusive. Microsoft published them. But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's one of those things where when something's a time exclusive, that just means that's the earliest date it can show up on something else. That doesn't mean that it will show up on something else.
Yeah, but will it show up on the next generation system, or are people still going to be buying Xbox X games and this time next year? It doesn't make sense.
I mean,
I wouldn't buy a game.
I can see it.
I wouldn't do that. But the thing is, Xbox is doing this new thing where it feels like all the games will be playable across all the Xbox systems. Meaning that, you know, the Series X will play all the Xbox games, and Xbox will play all the Xbox games down, and
Not exactly all.
long as you have your gamer tag and you sign in, you'll have your games.
Series X plays all of the games that an Xbox One plays.
I will be driver.
Does not play Xbox original game that did not work on Xbox One.
So you're saying OG Xbox is not going to work?
Only if it works on Xbox One.
Well, yeah, but they still have to get more license, or those companies.
Oh, they quit
Oh, they stopped that program
last year.
Oh,
Last
man.
year. The last two games came out like more than 6 months ago, bro. Where have you been? When was the last time you saw
Oh, you bitch!
Think about it.
Splinter Cell. I think that's all the 360 games I can think of. Like, what 360 games I used to play besides the Halos? Would you want the WWE games
Hell
and
no.
from the 360 age? And
Hell no.
yeah,
First off, I wouldn't want an old sports game, period. And secondly, the ones on the 360, they were not bad, but I mean, they weren't like better than today. I definitely prefer today's games. If I were to ever want a classic wrestling game, it would be WWF SmackDown. Shut your mouth. Not Here Comes the Pain. Here Comes the Pain was the one that changed a lot of things, made the game better. Shut Your Mouth was the last one with the original control system. That's why I would pick that
do you
one.
think games like fucking what is this game? This samurai game that's coming out. Fucking Ghost of
Tsushima?
Yeah, you think that's going to come to the next PlayStation?
Years from now.
Wow.
Literally.
I mean, it's not like I can't play these games. I mean, I got a PlayStation, but I don't know. So what's the difference between this regular version of Final Fantasy than the $79 version? Like, you get different summonings, special summonings that you would otherwise have to unlock?
I wanted the edition because it came with the soundtrack and art book.
I don't
As far as
care.
all the DLC, I haven't even entered the codes.
I don't care about that stuff, but DLC, maybe I do.
And now it comes with... Well, the edition I got actually came with some other DLC, which you can only get from... which I have to sign into the Square website just to get the damn code for.
Warm up while you can.
Just haven't gotten
Voice
around to it. It's like not that big a deal to me. But I haven't played the game to really worry about it, so that's why. I like the game. The game is great. Really, really good game. The only problem I have with the game is that the X button pulls up a menu. So when I think to jump and I hit X, it pulls up a menu. It's just really fucking irritating. Other than that, it's great. Yeah, it came with a steelbook case, a mini soundtrack CD, Cactar summoning materia, and a hardback art book. I've cared for all of these things, which is fine. But like, besides those things, on the website, I have 2 codes that I have to redeem. I don't know what they're for. I don't remember at all. But I do know the edition I bought was the only way to get
Battle
them.
Royale. You've got gas closing in fast. Get to the safe zone.
Also, there are 5 DLC pieces you get if you buy 2 Butterfingers, Crunch, or Kit Kat, I believe it was. Hear me?
No. Kit Kat, Butterfinger.
Yeah, if you buy 2 of those and take a picture of the receipt, you get a DLC code for 5 pieces of DLC that are exclusive to that promotion.
Targets are up. Get to work.
He's still streaming.
Yeah, on I guess Facebook and Mixer. Do 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 do. I have a taste for a boiled egg.
Not a thing.
You know what? I'm not sure if I'm going to be happy in this next generation. I'm just not sure anymore.
I need to understand what the hell's happened. Hold on one second. I need more followers on Twitter.
What's going on Twitter?
Nothing. I just need more followers.
I didn't know you can stream to.
Oh yeah, what I was trying to tell you.
I didn't know you can stream to Instagram.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that. How would you do it? How do people do it?
On your computer, there is a way. Actually, I can send you a video. The Stream Professor made a video on streaming to Instagram just recently.
And how big of a video?
Mostly because it's become
Can
more
you make
popular.
on Instagram?
Well, I don't know about that because I
Gas
don't
is
think they do
moving.
it the same way that you're thinking. But what I like to do the most on Instagram Instagram has this thing called IGTV, and I love those. Those are awesome because you literally create your own show. Like it literally tell you to name the show that you're hosting, stuff like that. So like I have a behind the scenes series, you know, stuff like that. Pretty cool.
God damn it! How the fuck did they get up here on the roof? God damn you!
Good.
I'm at the gulag. Don't know why I don't see you.
Survive and you can redeploy.
Members. Filter.
Time for a fight. You're up next. Get ready.
Do you eat snacks?
Win here and you return to the front line.
You said barely?
You lose, your fight is over.
Yep.
It's time. Break some.
I never really like junk food. Like I'll eat chips or whatever, but that's like it. Like it's like right in front of me. I'd probably buy a bag of chips like 3 times in a year. It's just not a big thing to like. It hasn't been like
You're going back to the
a
front
decade.
line.
Yeah, I'd say around like 10 years.
This dude laid down on the ground like that, like he was gonna get in the ground. Damn it! How come they don't show my body downtown?
Here we go. So in this video, he shows you how to do it from OBS, but I would assume everything is the same for Twitch. So, yeah, I just sent you the link. I'm about to go because I told this girl I would go to sleep early so I can get up in the morning, function with society like normal people for the next week. Plus, these girls over in Europe are waiting for me to wake up too.
I will be driver.
I do know tomorrow I will be streaming the Avicii game because I finally bought it.
What game is that?
Avicii.
What is that?
He's a DJ. He killed himself. Or no, wait. Yeah, I think he did. He killed himself. Pretty sure. And I really loved his music. He was great. Anyway, when he died,
in
he
real
was
life?
in the process of making a video.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that.
Got the drop bag inbound.
But he was working on a video game at the time he died. I don't remember if he killed himself or if he had an OD, like an accidental overdose. I really don't
Gas is
remember.
closing.
I know it was
Get to the new
drugs.
safe zone.
I just don't remember if it was intentional or not.
I'm the driver.
I gotta
Oh, I know that.
Avicii suffered.
That nigga mad.
From, he retired. Yeah, he did kill himself. I thought so.
All right.
Killed himself at the age of 28.
I will be driver.
2 years
God
after
damn.
he retired.
They hit us hard that time. We will settle the score.
But anyway, he has a game on Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC. and it's like $20. And
Is that the
it's
link
a
you just
music
sent me?
game. No, what I sent you is how to stream to Instagram. But yeah, he has this game, and it plays his licensed music, and it's a music rhythm game that's a different concept than most others, and it just looked fun, and I'm a huge fan of his music, so I was like, fuck it, I have to buy this game. I forget the name of it. But, yeah, I have it.
Name a video game that will work as a movie.
Any RPG game. Literally any RPG. Everything else, not really. But an RPG, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get to sleep. I've been up for 28 hours now. Wow. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, bro. Alright?
Yeah.
Alright, peace.
Later.
Later.
Yeah, this is my last one. And we're gonna play some basketball.
Use this time to practice. We'll be deploying soon.
Damn.
Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
God damn it.
Gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment. Pay attention. You'll be out there soon. You're up next. Get ready. Win here and you return to the front line. You lose, your fight is over. It's time. Break some. Going back to the front line. You've earned it. Enemy UAV overhead.
Copy. I can fly.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Copy. I can fly.
Gas is closing in.
I will fly.
I did not know that map was there, so what the fuck?
Drop bag inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
I will fly.
Location marked. Let's move.
Gas is moving.
I will fly. I could be the pilot. I'll move right along.
Gas is moving.
Copy. I can fly.
Enemy UAV overhead. You fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
What the fuck, dude?
Said she tired, little money, need a big boy. Pull up 20 inch like I'm Lil Troy. Now it's everybody flocking, need a decoy. Shorty mixing up the with the liquor. G-Wagon, 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 G-Wagon. All the housewives pulling up. I got a lot of toys. 720S pumping Fallout Boy. You was talking in the beginning. Back when I was feeling unforgiving. I know I see me winning. See the hit glue in my mouth and I be grinning. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma probably know me. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. I got big racks. We gon' pull up in the Cullinan and double G. I keep a ticket on me, ain't nothing to me. I'm draped down in Givenchy. I just put blue guts in the Rari. Rich, only intersection, I'm sorry. Bust down, watch the shade by Bagari. I spent 100,000 on my necklace check. Real street from the set check. I was in the projects, now I'm on the jet. I ain't even tryna talk if it ain't about a check, yeah. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like. Lonely, it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandmama probably know me. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
Brand new everything. Yeah. Tell your friend to stop it. Come here. Nope. And the Rolls Royce just got it. She wanna tell a friend about it. And the party ain't a party till I'm inside it. If they then they invited. Wow. Mighty Duck Ice Challenge. And I'm looking for with no mileage. I'm back on my. How you feel about it? Big diamonds on my neck, can't even hide it. In the bathroom, in the bathroom, in the front seat of the Lambo, on the West Coast.
God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
Yeah.
100 deep when I roll like lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandmama probably know me. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like you used to it. But realize we can
Wow.
fool around. I realize we can fool around.
Fell in love with a real one, this a dedication. Had him patiently waiting for a revelation. Even when I ain't around, ain't no separation. Your skin smooth, your eyes brown, and you're far from basic. Then we go to different places with no suitcase. But when we come back, we got suitcases. Right now, I use love for a back in the day, with no hesitation. I got more than 40 acres for my reparation. My navigation, that's my destination. Please don't never tell on me, baby. That mean don't call 12 on me, baby. As long as the meal prepared for me, baby. The meals I prepare, I share with you, baby. Of course they gon' like look at me. Everybody ain't happy, they look happy.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like you used to it. Realize we could roll around. I realize we could roll around.
Why don't we ride 4 deep, roll so far?
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like I'm used to it. Top down on the dime like I'm used to it. Brainy make it home like I used to it. Brainy make it home like you used to it. But realize we could roll around. I realize we could roll around.
Fell in love with a real one, this a dedication. Had him patiently waiting for a revelation. Even when I ain't around, ain't no separation. Your skin smooth, your eyes brown, and you're far from basic. Then we go to different places with no suitcase. But when we come back, we got suitcases. Right now, I use love for a back in the day, with no hesitation. I got more than 40 acres for my reparation. My navigation, that's my destination. Please don't never tell on me, baby. That mean don't call 12 on me, baby. As long as the meal prepared for me, baby. The meals I prepare, I share with you, baby. Of course they gon' like look at me. Everybody ain't happy, they look happy.
Top down on the dime like I'm used to it.
This week on NBA 2K TV, one-on-one with Warriors Eric Paschall. My team card updates. We give you tips on basic play calling in 2K20 and your top plays. Welcome back to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Over the past few weeks, we've been catching up with the community, including NBA players.
And last week, Golden State Warriors breakout rookie Eric Paschall hopped on for a chat and a quick game of 2K. Eric Paschall, welcome to 2K TV. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, trying to survive. I mean, and just playing a lot of video games, working out as much as I can in the house, and just catching up on everything that's going on.
I know some players were saying that they'll never complain about anything basketball related, like again, like they are never going to complain about practice again or the refs or anything like that because they miss it so much. Do you feel the same way?
Yes. I mean, I can't say everybody's going to stop complaining about the refs. That's the hardest thing to do. But definitely, yeah, you can't complain anymore now. Like, it's just like, I want to just play basketball all the time, so. It's definitely a rough time, but I feel like we're going to get through it.
Do you have access to a basketball court, or is it just like at-home workouts?
At-home workouts. That's all it is. I got a bike, and maybe I'll go for a bike ride around the city, but that's about it.
I heard in an interview that you said if you could quarantine with anybody on the team, you would choose Kai Bowman. Why'd you say that?
Because Kai's a character, and he always has positive energy, so somebody like that during this time would be great to quarantine with.
I know you're playing a lot of 2K. What modes are you playing in?
I do a lot of play now. My career, I go to the park with like Donovan, Royce.
So who is a better 2K player out of the three of you? Royce O'Neal, you, or Donovan Mitchell?
I'm definitely better than Donovan. I don't know if I'm better than Royce. I never played him, but I'm 100% better than Donovan.
So who's the best 2K player on the Warriors, would you say?
Probably Kai.
Really?
Yeah, Kai's a king.
So when you got drafted to the Warriors, what was the biggest difference from college going into the NBA?
Now that I'm at the end of my rookie year, I would say how many games it is. It's like 2 college seasons, 3 college seasons in 1 year. So it's like, that's a lot of games. But definitely learned how to take care of my body. How to play the NBA game. I feel like that's something that a lot of rookies have to get used to. Is just play the NBA game and learn what it's all about. And I feel like mentally you'll be all right.
You like went from a championship in a college team to like a team that had won so many championships before you got there, and then it's like now you're starting for this team, and it's like it's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, really wild journey.
What advice would you give those guys in college that want to come to the NBA?
Be mentally prepared to be very tired. I mean, back-to-backs are no joke. I mean, you barely play back-to-backs in college because maybe in a tournament. But besides that, I mean, you got to be mentally prepared to bring it every night. I would say you got to have an attitude to feel like you're the best player on the court. I feel like those two things are very important.
I feel like you surprised a lot of people with your rookie season. Do you feel like it was an easy transition into the NBA? Because, I mean, I've seen you in the paint, you know, boom, 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 whoosh.
I would say because I'm older, I was an older guy in the draft, it was a little easier for me. But it was still something I had to adjust to. But I feel like now I've definitely made my mark in the NBA and a lot more comfortable.
But I feel like the physicality, like you have that down pat.
Yeah, I love the physical play. Like I love like bumping people and being physical on the court just because I can use my strength to the best of my ability and just keep doing what I do.
Let's do some rapid fire questions. I did this poll on IG the other day and I was really surprised at the answers. I personally think that people should make their beds every day. What are your thoughts on this? Do you make your bed every day?
I don't make my bed every day. It's because like you're gonna mess it up again. Like
I know, but it's crispy when you get in after you make it. What's your go-to lockdown food?
I'll probably say like some type of pasta. I love pasta, but during this whole quarantine, I've stopped eating carbs. because I'm not playing as much.
You grew up on the East Coast. Now you're on the West Coast. Are you an East Coast guy or West Coast guy?
I'm just an East Coast guy, but I do like the West Coast because it's a lot more calm and people are a lot nicer.
What do you think about San Francisco so far? Do you like the city?
It's a cool city. I mean, it's a really nice city. I mean, they show a lot of love to Warrior players, and I feel like they respect the Warrior players, and I feel like that's something. In the weather, out here, magnificent. Best weather because I can wear a hoodie and sweatpants every day.
Do you get stopped a lot if you're out on the streets?
Depends on the day. If I'm sometimes say I'll be in Union Square, I would definitely get stopped a few times. Like somebody would just walk down the street with me, have a whole conversation.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV.
Be sure to check back next week when I challenge Eric to a quick game of 2K.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I was gonna, kind of take it easy on you, but now I might have to switch to 2K view and do some work.
Oh my God! Here it goes.
Yo, it's the 2KMC, here to show what's going down in the neighborhood. We've got events lined up for you. On Saturday, we're bringing out Court Conqueror 3v3. Battle NBA trios for double rep and earn prizes for beating them all. Sunday, take the bull by the horns with Dodgeball Rodeo. Play solo or team games and don't get hit. On Tuesday, hit the 4v4 courts and earn double rep all day long. You want another all-day rep event? Well, you got one. Thursday, it's double rep for all 3x3 Pro Park games. So get in there, earn, and rep up. Now, here are your new legends in NBA 2K20. You know they...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's James. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Cheeks the pass to Chamberlain. Davis against Malone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Moses Malone at the line for 2.
Shooting 2. And he makes the first.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
That one is no good. On the wing, Green. Iverson covering. Pulls up from the corner, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Green.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. And, of course, this staff focused on its game plan against LeBron James. Who can score, who can pass. He's an entire offense unto himself. They know it will take a complete team effort to come out on top. We'll see how they do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Cheeks against James. Cheeks no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Releases, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Iverson outside. Over Green. Connects in the foul line jumper.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start. But now they're back in business.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Over Irving. A nice shot by LeBron.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
LeBron's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Cheeks kicks to Irving. Here's Malone. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D. Cheeks against Bradley. Malone with the steal. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Iverson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. The 76ers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Iverson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Lakers in the lead. James, the pass to Kuzma. Second chance shot. Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here are the 76ers now, after Avery Bradley was able to get the triple.
And that's about maximum range for alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Now here's Bradley. He kicks it to McGee. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Cheeks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Morris comes in for James. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocked away. Fast break, Philadelphia. Collins wide open, he fires. And the 76ers get it back. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Passes it to Howard. Over Embiid. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, this is a shot Howard knows he must make. Big men like him have to be able to shoot.
There's a minute left in the first. Outside Collins. A floater. Caldwell-Pope with some nice D.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist by Caldwell-Pope.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
Caldwell-Pope against Collins. Pass to Hawkins. Releases. The Lakers with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Rondo, bounce pass, 14 feet away. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And, guys, his speed and quickness and just the relentless nature of Doug Collins. Very hard for any defender to keep up with him.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Doug Collins at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins. So both teams making some changes here. And so Collins nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway.
prosper. Chilling with my family while my granny cooking lobster. When you do, you is a problem. They with you, but they still talking about you. I'll be just fine, live and prosper. Chilling with my family while my granny cooking lobster. I know this ain't something I can do all on my own. If you ain't about it, get the up on my phone. We out here. They know we out here. Why they hating for? Why they hating for? Why they hating on? Why they hating on me for? On me for? What they looking at? Why they looking at? Who they looking at? Why they looking at me for? At me for?
4 years ago, on April 13th, Kobe Bryant played in his last NBA game. To memorialize his final NBA performance, the latest My Team Career Highlights card is a pink diamond Kobe Bryant, free and guaranteed for all NBA 2K20 players. To accompany this release is a brand new Spotlight Challenge set, featuring 8 of Kobe Bryant's biggest games to complete with this card. Yes, you will need to score 81 points with the Mamba, drain 12 threes in a game, and of course recreate the amazing 60-point game that happened just 4 years ago. Enter the locker code in the My Team Extras menu. Then head to Spotlight Challenges to complete these games for some of the best rewards in My Team. Enjoy playing with this new Career Highlights Kobe Bryant, and I'll see you with him on my lineup in My Team.
New to 2K.
Coming right up, the Nets taking on the Knicks. For Brooklyn, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with a win here. Knicks, Nets, the tip-off coming right after this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And Brooklyn is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Nets will be going up against the New York Knicks. Looking at New York, they want to turn it around after the loss to Atlanta. With a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight.
And late in the season, here's some teams definitely not making the playoffs. Kenny, what do they have left to play for?
The fans. These people come out every night and support their team. They love their players, so you have to just go out there and you have to perform well for them.
And you're also auditioning players, trying to figure out which of them would be on the roster next year. So
True.
Everybody has to audition.
That'll do it. Both teams ready to tip. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew.
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Allen.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed in letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, D.A. Aren't some of those lottery-bound teams now giving more minutes to their younger players, developing them, looking into the future, which means more veterans, unfortunately, will have to sit and watch.
And, you know, I always say this, and it's much easier said than done, but you're a professional, whether you're in the rotation, a young player or an old player, you have to approach it in a professional manner. And that means accepting the good with the bad, the sweet with the bitter, and that takes a maturity level. And, you know, when the trade deadline is behind you, you only can control what you can control, and that's what veterans should be about.
And hopefully the coach communicates the ideas behind the move, too.
I like that, but there's no obligation to do so.
Right. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Payton. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Barrett at the shooting guard. And for Brooklyn, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's LeVert in at the small forward spot. Now, here's Barrett. Following the shot by Kevin Durant. Barrett dishes to Payton. Passes to Harkless. Durant against Randle. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Excellent D there from Allen. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Drops in the tray.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Payton passes to Harkless. Back to Payton. Teardrop shot. Harkless with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Gibson. There's the dish to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Nets. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. Here's Dinwiddie. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Last time they met in New York.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Now here's Payton. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Pass to Randle. Here's Gibson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
An exceptional offensive rebounder. Gibson seems to have an uncanny ability to get to the right position on the glass.
Pass to Irving. From deep. The rebound by Gibson. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business. A competent scorer from the mid-range. Actually, maybe his best part of his game. Gibson's solid at recognizing when that shot's available.
A pass to Allen. Outside, KD. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Greg, you get so caught up in how great Durant is at scoring that you forget sometimes about his other terrific offensive skills.
You know, KD doesn't really get a lot of recognition for his passing, but he has fantastic vision. I mean, arguably, he might be the most underrated superstar ever. Sees so many double teams and does a great job of getting the ball out to open teammates.
One shot.
That's good from Durant. And a trying summer for the New York Knicks fans. After trading away Porzingis, they were hoping to get a big-name player in free agency, Greg, and they didn't.
You know, shocking, they refused to offer the max to Kevin Durant. I mean, there were concerns with the Achilles, but instead he ends up in Brooklyn. Combine that with fans' disappointment at missing out on Zion Williamson, and the saga continues.
Here's Irving after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Here's LeVert. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Knicks trail by 4. Payton dishes to Robinson. Passes it to Barrett. Takes the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. LeVert kicks to Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Shot clock reset for the Nets. KD can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for New York, Bobby Portis is checked in for Julius Randle. Kevin Knox comes in for Barrett. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Now here's Jordan. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 1:06 left to play here in the first. Bullock kicks to Ntilikina. Outside Robinson. Here's Knox, guarded by Prince. Knox misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Prince, the pass to Chandler. Lays it up off the glass.
And this guy has great physicality. I mean, it's understated in some cases, but he absorbs contact well and finds a way to finish despite being hit.
Here's Ntilikina. 20 points for him last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here's Harris. The Knicks making the shot. 17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Ntilikina looking it over. Good D by Irving.
Those are chances
almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Bobby Portis, who's known for his work ethic, said he learned a lot from his mother.
She gets up at 3, 4 in the morning and gets off at 1, 2 in the evening. You know, she works hard for her 4 boys. You know, she bears herself off there. And, you know, I always try to pride myself in hard work also because how hard she worked for me.
And she was a basketball player in her own right. Greg, a scholarship at Jackson State University.
Yeah, and gave up basketball when she had Bobby, but she encouraged him to pursue his dream, and she said now she's living her dream through him.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Wilson Chandler out there with Jordan. And it's Irving at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And D.A., that's when he is at his best. Thank you.
You know, that's what you love about Neely Keena. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Now here is Harris. Ellington defending. Harris kicks to Prince. Shot on the way. He doesn't hit that one. And New York will come the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Portis. Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Here's Knox, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timeout called the Nets. And the former Razorback, Bobby Portis, took a few years to find his spot in the NBA. But now he does produce.
And great big man to bring in off the bench. Good size and quickness combination, and will always give you scoring with that second unit.
group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Harris inside. Knicks with the rebound. Right wing. No one near Payton as he lets it go. He nails it, and we're tied up. Payton's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the three-point stroke of Payton, he does not shoot often from there, but when he does, you got to make sure you guard him.
Dinwiddie outside. Down low, here's Harris. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Harris. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
Here's Barrett. The shot from the low post is good. Barrett's got his third bucket of the night. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to KD. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hey, the unselfishness there by Dinwiddie, you love it. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Payton passes to Harkless. Outside Gibson. Here's Barrett. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Knicks trail by 3. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. Randall against KD. Randall dishes to Payton. Shot clock at 5. High post shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Harris. He's guarded by Bullock. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Harris, right side. Back to LeVert. And the Nets miss again. There's the pass to Barrett. It's hauled in by Harris.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
LeVert with the wide open look. No good with the wing jumper. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Alfred, slow start for you guys, but you turned around. What got you going?
Defense. We got our defense going. We was able to get stops and get out and run an open court.
And that turned the game around, Alfred. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points.
They went into attack mode in the second quarter and came from behind to jump in front here at the half, even though it's just a 1-point lead. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brooklyn trailing. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Elfrid Payton is out there with Barrett. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Gibson in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And for a lot of these kids, Greg, it's interesting how quickly teams expect them to get up to speed. Case in point, R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, I mean, he had only the 1 year of college, already being asked to produce. Fortunately, he's very mature for his age and generally plays up to the level of competition.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The Knicks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
The free throw off from Harkless. All right, Clark, game is on the line. One free throw to make to win a big game. Who is up there for you?
I'd go with your colleague and mine.
Oh, yeah.
But since he's no longer in uniform today, I will go with Steph Curry and Malcolm Brogdon.
Great names. Dinwiddie outside. Another shot, and that one drops.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 1-point game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Here's Gibson. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Fires from the wing. Again, the Nets for 2.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. And he's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
So for the Knicks, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Taurean Prince in for Karis LeVert. Here's Ntilikina. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
Passes it to Portis. Makes it off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 1.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
To the middle. And Chandler throws it down.
Getting up with power. Got to respect the bounce of Chandler on these throwdowns.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Here's Ntilikina. Shot on the wing. And there's another one for the Knicks. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Irving. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Knox, guarded by Prince. Knox, the pass to Robinson. Now here's Portis. Clock at 6, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Chandler. The Knicks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Here's Knox, guarded by Harris. Now the pass to Ellington. Pulls it from 20, uses the glass to drop it in. Ellington's got his second bucket.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Lobs it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Robinson up top, guarded by Jordan. Robinson passes to Knox. And the layup's good off the glass. Knox has got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Now here's Irving. Ellington defending. Now here's Irving. He has 7. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Harris is out there with Irving, and it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Payton dishes to Barrett. Yep, that one goes in there. Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for New York.
Boy, I love the way Payton is always looking to swing the ball. I mean, he's constantly on the lookout for the ball reversal to help an open teammate get a shot.
Harris outside. Pass to Allen. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there. He gets that one.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Now here's Bullock, guarded by Harris. Now Bullock. Kicks it to Randall. Payton passes to Bullock. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Bullock's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. Pass to Allen. Over Barrett. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Harkless, guarded closely. Bullock with it, guarded now by Durant. Top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Basket good. Now just a 1-point New York lead.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Payton gets the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Irving. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Taj Gibson's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Fizdale talking to his team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing, but it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Now here's LeVert, defended by Harkless. Elbow shot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just one on the basket from Dinwiddie.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Here's Payton. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's what you want Payton to do in these moments. Unafraid of the big shot.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. The pass to LeVert. To the inside, Durant, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, very nice read that time from LeVert. He's a guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Payton dishes to Randall. He kicks to Harkless. Right side, Gibson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Gibson loves coming through for his team when they need him to.
Nets trail by 3. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. The kick out to Irving to tie it up. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Payton the bounce pass. Randall down low, defended by Allen. Excellent D there from Allen. At the top of the key, Durant.
And you can tell Durant loves to play the game. Whether it's the NBA or a pickup at Rucker Park, this guy is balling 24/7.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that gives them the lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from line.
Passes it to Randall. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's really hard to shoot over out, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Randall. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Boy, this young kid is fun. Randall proving that the moment, not too big for him.
Katie with it. Fires for three. The rebound by Gibson.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
Randall no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Here's Barrett, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, a versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Payton kicks to Barrett. And the Knicks miss again. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for your Nets, Karis LeVert. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With DeAndre Jordan, nice win tonight, but I'm sure you're looking at the schedule and up ahead, one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test for us. You know, they have some great big guys, great guards. And, we're familiar with some of the guys on their team. So we just got to come out with that mindset and, you know, it's us against the road. So it'll be a good one.
It'll be a good test to see where you are, DeAndre. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
Tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. So my watch, she let away, I flood it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what deep in it about. Whoa, pipe down. First we shut them down, then we open up shop. Willis around just in case y'all forgot. They been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop.
When you see the light, you know that's him. Handle life all black like I'm Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? It's too easy like I'm shooting in a trash can. I'm still ballin' even if I get a bad pass. All I do is put up numbers like a math class. Ankle bully hit $1 million, that ain't that bad. Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. Or I think I lost your ankles, get the Maps app. You gon' have to run this back like a halfback. I got everybody talking like a group chat. They was sleeping on that boy like they. I make everybody fall off the. Handle life all black like I'm Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. This too easy, it's like shooting on a trash can. Woo!
Watch, shoot this boy from anywhere, I swear I have no conscience. Hit you with that yaya, drop you, pull up, then I pop it. Always hit the target, bro, this wrist got infrared. Ankle bully, book them doctors, please come wrap his leg. It's breakfast in bed, every day like these is on me tough, let this thing go soon, I see daylight. Bottoms, bottoms, jab step, got him.
Handle life all black like I'm Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. When I pull up, it's like paper in a trash can. Handle life all black like I'm Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. This too easy, it's like shooting on a trash can. Woo! Hey.
What's happening, family? It's your man, Nazar, the AI architect for NBA 2K20. Here to introduce you to the play system for NBA 2K. It's been a minute, and I'm excited to be back, so let's get started. Now, if you're new to the series and not yet a veteran play caller, and you want to know what your AI teammates are doing out there, be sure to peruse through the coach settings. I highly recommend you turn on offensive play vision to all plays and make sure play vision display is on light. This will enable you to see and anticipate what your AI teammates are doing on the floor and make you a much more effective offensive player in 2K20. When your team has the ball on offense, tap the plays bumper to bring up the play action menu, and then press pass to run a quick isolation for the ball handler. This will give you 7 seconds of bliss for isolation spacing. This year, that spacing is dynamic, so when you move your player around the floor, your teammates will continue to create space for the duration of the isolation. The next option is the floppy. This play action button allows you to run a quick floppy action from any location on the floor. Tap the plays bumper and then press the shoot button, and the AI will auto-select a player to run a quick floppy action on command. It's real nice. Next up is the motion play action button. Now, you no longer have to wait on the AI to kick off a freelance action. Tap the plays bumper and press the lob button to kick off a motion action. The action you get depends both on the freelance and on the players you have on the floor. This next play action button is one of my favorites. Tap the plays bumper and bring up the play action menu, then hit the same bumper again. Pass icons will appear over the heads of players to your left and right. You can then pass to either player. The player who made the pass will then screen away for a quick scoring opportunity. As we all know, you can't properly run an offense without running the pick and roll. To run the pick and roll or fade, hold the play calling bumper, and the AI will auto-select the player to come and set a ball screen for you. If you want the screener to fade instead of roll, tap the icon pass bumper while still holding the other bumper. And finally, a more advanced option is to have the ball screen set by a specific player. To do this, tap the play calling bumper and then tap the icon pass bumper. Then hold the icon of the player you want to come set the screen. There you have it, 2K Nation. It's been my plum pleasing pleasure to make this introduction to the basics of play calling in NBA 2K20. Until next time, it's your man Dezar, the resident president, reminding you to get buckets. And I'm out.
This is the 2KM.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Here we go. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's West. Chris with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Curry on the wing. Shoots over Kobe. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. O'Neal misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Well, this is the confidence of Klay Thompson. When he's out there, he is ready to fire on the catch.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's Kobe.
Well, terrific mobility on the defensive end. Some of Chris's greatest attributes, that athleticism.
Here's Curry with the three. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Johnson. Curry with the defensive effort. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Johnson to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Green. And too long on the shot.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wiggins against Bryant. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Spiked away.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside, Kobe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. One thing that stood out was the respect he has for Klay Thompson. Coach said he's a factor at both ends. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to score. We've got to accept that challenge. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's West. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Bryant. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Count it, good.
I mean, it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Green kicks to Chris. Outside Curry. Over Johnson. No good off the back of the rim.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
O'Neal passes to Bryant. Shot from the top of the key. Buries the jump shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Different look here for the Warriors. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Goodrich. To the middle. Here's Pascal. Good work defensively by Worthy.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
That's his first personal foul.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Elgin Baylor taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And so Baylor nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Poole, the pass to Looney. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Looney, following the score by James Worthy. Goodrich with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Baylor can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. .43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pascal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 3. Here's Poole. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Baylor drives in. The second effort. And Worthy puts it in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Goodrich against Curry. Puts it up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top, up 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
I'm married to this gun. That's who I made my wife.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The Lakers in the lead. We've got Goodrich. Pau Gasol is out there with Worthy. Then it's Baylor, and it's Wilkes in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. Offensive rebound, Goodrich. The layup off target. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Inside. Here's Poole. It's good. Poole's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wilkes the pass to Worthy. The feed to Goodrich. And the rejection by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
Snatched up. From deep. The rebound by Worthy.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Worthy throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Curry from deep three-point range. Gasol with the rebound.
And after nailing a three-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
Goodrich, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Lakers now. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Kobe. Here's Worthy. Banked in off the glass. Worthy's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
West is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. They get a hand on it. Kobe with the steal. They're running. Out to West. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins, and the Warriors miss again. Here's Worthy. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chris up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's blocked. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. And the Lakers lead by 9. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And finished off by Worthy.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Curry against Johnson. Thompson outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Bryant passes to Mikan. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Down low, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Pass to Mikan. West outside. Curry against Johnson. Back to West. Takes a three. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wiggins against West. Here's Curry with the three. And another three for Golden State.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Now O'Neal. Outside, Kobe. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. And he makes that one.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Here's Poole, fended by West. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. It's Thompson off the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they continue to control the glass.
Scott dishes to West. Passes it to Kobe. Over to the left wing. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They gathered some serious momentum in the second quarter, and as well as they played, it's a little bit of a surprise that their lead isn't more than 7 points here at the half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. James Worthy having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lakers leading by 7. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brother, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chris in at the 5 spot. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Warriors trail by 10. Thompson with it. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Chris. On the wing, Wiggins. 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. And the jumper is good. Curry's got 11 points. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. O'Neal trying to break free. Good D by Thompson. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Here's Curry with the 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his 3-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Now here's West. No points in the game yet for him.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
First trip to the line for him here.
Jerry West. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Warriors making a change here. That one misses. Warriors trail by 6. It's Curry with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 16.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Johnson, the pass to Kobe, and there's the defensive 3-second call. Los Angeles shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Los Angeles making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. West outside. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pascal. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Outside for Curry. Out to the right wing. Guarded by O'Neal. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
But he stays with it. Second shot opportunity. And it's West getting it to go. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Pascal. Golden State needs to get off a shot. O'Neal with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Baylor, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Baylor's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Curry. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now here's Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Offensive rebound. Shaq with the bucket. He has 6.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block. Simply overpowers the opposition.
Stolen by Magic. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Curry. 18 points for him over Johnson. Curry can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Shaq. On the wing, Johnson. 11 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a shot at the elbow. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback. Shaq's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Poole. He's covered by Goodrich. Just 5 to shoot. Pascal, the basket Poole. And the Warriors miss again. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Dishes it to Goodrich. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Stolen by O'Neal. And here is Goodrich. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Here's Poole. Pass to Wiggins.
Do you think your ban was justified? In all the most talk.
Drops in the layup for two.
No, it wasn't.
Wiggins has got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now, here's Scott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Eight seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Curry. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ryan is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Scott, and it's Wilkes in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Steph Curry just rolling right now. We've seen many big nights from this guy. You might have to add another one.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Gasol. It's Bryant, high post. Kicks it to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilkes. They grab their own miss. O'Neal. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Scott against Curry. Here's Pascal. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 12 on the bucket from Curry.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Kobe, and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Curry against Scott. Right side Curry. Here's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, with the first overall pick in 2014, Wiggins has some pressure on him, but he has steadily improved his play.
And the second free throw, good. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bryant passes to O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist from Kobe. Kobe's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Kobe dishes to O'Neal. To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Curry's shot is off. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17-point lead, their biggest. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's tipped. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. West outside. Passes it to O'Neal. Outside, Kobe for 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
West against Wiggins, and he lays it straight in.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's West. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more 3s than 2s. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area 2s, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And here is Abdul-Jabbar after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Bryant finds West, just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar, and he banks in the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 19. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Looney. Pass to Bowman. Here's Looney. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Goodrich passes to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Now here's Goodrich. D right on him. Count the basket. And the Lakers lead by 21.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
"17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Baylor defending. Baseline J on the way. Good work defensively by Baylor. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Older, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
You